So Stevie, a tough game out there today. What are your thoughts post match?
We'll get more out of that game than we did on Tuesday night. They're a very, very good side. Said that in after the game. I was very impressed with them. I thought they were. I watched the Hearts game back and I thought they were really, really good at Tynecastle. And unfortunately, I think the score was probably flattered Hearts on the day. And I think Kerry were first to admit that. So we knew we were going to play really good against a good side. And they were a good side. First half I was pleased with. I thought we lost 2 goals. Off the top of that. Keeping a wee bit disjointed in the way the pitches allowed them to go wide to get off the back into the game. The first half I thought we played some stuff in terms of getting up the pitch as well. We started the game really well in the first 10 minutes and you just never know. But ultimately, Dunfermline deserved to win the game. Second half we become the people strong to make the subs. But no, listen, we get more out of that today than we did on Tuesday night.
So just looking ahead for the Hearts game, do you think that today's game will give you a good test going into playing a Premiership side? Do you think it's good to kind of build your way up in these sort of games?
Of course it is. I mean, the reality is we always knew in this section that the Dunfermline Hearts and the Hamilton games are the 3 games. The Stirling game is with much of a between the 2 years. That's our level. But it's always good to play Championship clubs and League One clubs. Hamilton has come into the Championship last year, so it's always good to test yourself and see where you're at against these players. But as I say, I was very impressed with him today. But ultimately, we got a lot of things out today. We've got a lot of things out. The game, late Mac Cross gets another 90 minutes under his belt. Other players get some minutes. Cameron Clark's his first 90 minutes on this season as well because he's been away on holiday. So it's we'll get things out of the game that's quite different for what Dunfermline got with it. But certainly, in terms of the first half, I was happy in terms of how we went up the pitch. Second half, it just became a wee bit disjointed.
Do you think with the amount of new boys that come in, having these games ahead of the league season is good preparation, considering how many players need to get buried in?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you bring 16 players in. So, I've heard Premiership managers saying the turnover of 5 or 6 players, and they're saying that it'll take them to October, November to be done. I don't think we'll quite get that, but they're I didn't get carried away on Tuesday night, and I won't get too despondent today. I'm not going to get despondent when you talk to Dunfermline and Hearts in terms of when you put the 2 clubs differentials and the 2 clubs together. I seen some things today I was happy with. I see some things today we really need to still work on, but I seen that Tuesday night, the thing I was happy with, and the thing I still need to work on.
So obviously, always started in goal today. Shea played the other night. Are you looking to give both boys a chance in this sort of group stage ahead of the season?
Absolutely. I think apart from the first hit today, apart from that, his hands was good. He dealt with a couple of things, not too much today, to be fair, but I thought anything he had to deal with, his hands were good and he was clean. So no, the kid did very well.
Next slide, talking about your strongest 11 so far. I think you'll have in your mind who you're looking to play in the play.
I think I've probably going to have the kind of shell of what my 11 looks like. There's still players that we ultimately need game time. We need game time in these games. We've not had enough game time because ultimately I need these players fit for the League 2 season. So the harsh reality is, although I probably know my best 11, this time it's most of the majority of that. It's important that I continue to keep giving people opportunity to come in, stake a claim, and play, and more importantly, get fit and ready for the League 2 season.